Mama za kungi betengo we kumoyi ingumada takana. Okyo sokinu kibangase. Manuele ngando mushisamye. Manuele.
Here to the Feet Podcast, coming at you with another video. I recently saw this story posed by an individual that was kind of heartbreaking. I truly felt bad for this dude, man. I really want to just give him a hug so bad, man. But the story was that this beginner lead was at a social, and this advanced follow asked him to dance. And as soon as they started dancing, the follow had this look of contempt or hatred on her face, just the whole entire song. And he says, as the song progresses, really started to whittle away at his confidence, man. He started losing confidence, man, just throughout the whole song. And he says at one point they were doing a shine, and he tried to reconnect with the follow, and she swatted his hand away. He said the after effects of that one dance ruined the rest of the night for him, and I just felt so bad for him, man. So I'm making this video for that guy, man. First off, man, nothing but love to you, bro. Oh my goodness, nothing but love, man. Please keep your head up and understand, man, that that type of person is the exception and not the rule, man. Not everyone is like that, man. So please do not let this one person ruin your future dancing endeavors and your future dancing career. Understand that that person was extremely rude in that situation, and she shows that just having an expertise in the craft does not make you God, nor does it make you a good person. So please keep that in mind, man. I want to say second off, man, as far as going into like what makes a good dance, because he was saying that he felt incompetent and unable to do anything to her level, and I think what I interpret that as is he interprets a good dance as a dance where there's a lot of complex turn patterns or there's a lot of fancy moves. It's very ostentatious or very flamboyant, man. And I want to let you know that, in my opinion, those things do not make for a great dance. In my opinion, a great dance is one where both the lead and the follow are comfortable with each other, and as well as they're comfortable and they're in the moment. They're sharing this experience together. A good dance is where they smile, they make eye contact, and they're trying to have fun, man. Connecting with your partner, sharing that experience, and just being present, I think that leads to such a better dance experience than a performance dance where you see two people and you're like, that was a really good performance. From the outside looking in, it looks amazing, but how does it feel for the two individuals doing it? So when you can connect with your partner and share that experience, man, that leads to a great and memorable dance. I want to also add, man, that speaking of confidence and leading, if you're gonna lead something, you have to do it. You have to lead it. When you lead it confidently, no matter what you do, even if it doesn't turn out properly, at least you led it properly. You gave it your all. When you lead, no other word for it, when you lead shitty or just not thorough, it's always going to be bad, no matter what. So if you're gonna lead something, you do it all the way. There's no second guessing it. When you're leading, you cannot second guess yourself. And so how do you get to that point of not second guessing yourself? Is just practice, continuing with it. But make it a habit that if you're going to lead something, you are going to do it all the way through. Please keep that in mind, man. I want to also add that, I've been dancing for the past 7 or 8 years, man, and I've had plenty of dances, and there are people out there who I just do not connect with, who I just do not have great dances with, and for whatever reason it may be, we just don't gel, and for that reason, I won't ask them to dance, and they probably won't ask me to dance. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. Not everyone is gonna like your dancing style or your dancing maneuvers, but at that same point, there are people out there who do enjoy the way you dance and the way you lead or follow. So just try and keep a positive mindset throughout all this, man. There are people out there who want to dance with you, who love the way you lead things and the way you do things. Just keep that in mind, man. You know, what if you succeed? I also want to say, man, real quick, you know, during that dance, man, you definitely could have walked away. And that is something that I've seen before. I've had happen to me before. That shit hurts. Very demoralizing. But if you're not enjoying yourself, or you feel unsafe in that situation, or this follow is being extremely rude like she was, man, you could have walked away and never spoke to her, looked in her direction, asked her to dance again. You would have made an enemy, you know, someone who doesn't like you perhaps, but okay, who cares? The way she treated you is unacceptable. So for my advanced dancers out there, I want to say something to them real quick, which is super important, man. For my advanced dancers out there, and it should be obvious though, but when you're dancing with someone who is, you know, a beginner or intermediate or just someone below your current skill level, it's very important to just tone it down. You know, you're not going to try and do something that they're incapable of doing. You know, first off, you shouldn't be trying to teach on the dance floor anyway, so that shouldn't be happening. But when you're dancing with someone who's less experienced, then you have to tone it down. And so what you can do is when you're dancing with a less experienced dancer, this is a great opportunity for you to focus on your basics, focus on how to, you know, lead this turn. That's the best way to practice if you're able to lead a beginner through something. You know, that's a great way to see if you truly understand what you're doing, is if you're able to lead a less experienced dancer through that turn pattern or through that move, whatever you're trying to do, man. So being an advanced dancer, dancing with a less experienced dancer is a great opportunity to focus on the fundamentals and just trying to have fun with that person. I want to just close this out by saying that, you know, man, you really try not to think too hard about that one dance. It's going to stick with you, and there's going to be nights where you're just laying in bed, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're going to remember that one time. And, you know, it's going to sting, but I'm telling you, try not to think about it too hard, man. Get back out there, dust yourself back off, man, and, you know, just trying to have fun. I made this video way too long. I would absolutely love to hear from you all. You know, what would you say to this person, man?